in today's gospel, Jesus is redefining what it means to be a disciple. The 12 disciples had been following Jesus very closely. The disciples were present with Jesus while he healed the sick, while he was teaching in the synagogue, while he performed miracles, cast out demons, spoke in parables, and proclaimed God's kingdom. The disciples saw all these things with their own eyes, and they believed that Jesus is the living Son of God. They admired him and praised him. Though following Jesus was sometimes difficult, they still continued to follow him because they believed that in the end they will receive some sort of reward. This is how many of us too understand discipleship. But in today's gospel, Jesus is redefining what it means to be a disciple. Jesus is not interested in having a group of followers behind him. Rather, he sends out his disciples, giving them authority to proclaim the kingdom of God and even to heal the sick. Jesus is appointing the disciples to share his own life. That is why in the gospel, according to St. John, chapter 14, verse 13, Jesus says, "Truly, truly, I tell you, whoever believes in me will also do the works that I am doing. He will do even greater things than these because I am going to the Father." Being a follower of Jesus is only the first stage of discipleship. But a true disciple does not simply follow Jesus, but rather he becomes another Christ by partaking in the life of Christ. St. Paul is a great example for this. He was not simply a follower of Jesus, but he participated in the life and mission of Christ. Thus, he became another Christ. That's why St. Paul could say in his letter to the Galatians, chapter 2, verse 20, "It is no longer I who live, but Christ who lives in me." In fact, all of us must be able to say the same because, as St. Gregory of Nyssa tells us, every true Christian is another Christ. Christians are called not only to follow Jesus, but we are also sent out into the world to be another Christ. When we allow Christ to think, speak, and act in us, we transform ourselves into another Christ. This is the great mission entrusted to every disciple of Jesus, to bear witness to Christ, to be another Christ wherever we are.